Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Last March 27 of this year, 2014, the Philippine government and the Moro Islamic Liberation Front signed the Comprehensive Agreement on the Bangsamoro, popularly known as CEB or CAP. Aside from the political issues that the CEB addresses, does it open development opportunities for the Bangsamoro, the rest of Mindanao, and the whole country? This is necessary because to sustain peace, a peace agreement should be able to meet the development needs of the people.
In the coming weeks, our legislators will be going around Mindanao to conduct public consultation in keeping with that monumental responsibility of shaping the Bangsamoro Basic Law. Next week, members of both peace panels will be meeting in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia to finalize the composition of two important mechanisms for normalization. Indeed, the momentum for peace is moving forward, and we know that as it continues to leap and bound, development and progress will come on its heels.
Military victories are extremely rare, and the future stability of those victories is obviously questionable. Most political settlements that resolve these involve additional devolution of political power, whether it's in Europe or in Southeast Asia, or indeed if it results in independence, as was the case in Southern Sudan. And the process of decentralization or of that new regional autonomy requires careful planning. There's a couple of key risks, which include excessive speed in transition can lead to local elite capture and a lack of accountability. There's also a couple of important issues to consider, which is protection of minorities, creating economic confidence, careful demobilization, isolation of extremists in some cases, and the transitional justice issues to give people a sense that they are truly moving on from a turbulent past. So the lesson is the political settlement in this regard is key. Development is what is achieved and what is able to be achieved after that, or as a subset of those political achievements. So the political is definitely a necessary precursor to development.
Growth has largely benefited the top 20% of the population, with the Gini coefficient as a measure of income being stubbornly high and stagnant at 46%. This one. There's a guy called Justin Yipulin that if you want to accelerate the development process, the state can intervene in the economy, but it has to support those areas wherein the economy or the country has comparative advantage.
And we have seen lots of facts and figures and numbers and statistics so far, but allow me to elaborate on the actual core values and principles that are underlying there. We as Konrad Adenauer Stiftung are guided by the conviction that human beings are the very starting point in the effort to bring about social justice and democratic freedom while promoting sustainable economic activity. By bringing people together who embrace the responsibilities in society, we develop active networks in the political and economic sphere, as well as in the society itself. And that is not only what we're helping with in the Philippines, but in particular in what will be the Bangsamoro. We're talking so much about inclusive growth in the Philippines and how much it is maybe not inclusive. But let me say that for the Bangsamoro, we need not only inclusive growth, we need inclusive peace. And that is including the core values that actually hold the people together. And that's why I'm very happy to say on behalf of Konrad Adenauer Stiftung that the thought of human dignity has been placed as first in the list of fundamental rights in the Bangsamoro Basic Law.